guys, I want to talk to you about microdosing. It's kind of hard to explain on paper, but I can kind of explain it visually. So let's take butter. Butter is a very, very high histamine food because unfortunately, when they skim the fat off the milk from a cow, sometimes a little bit of the protein is left over, and that is whey and casein. A lot of people react to whey and casein when they have a weak gut wall. Your small intestinal wall should be tight like this. Tight. And through everything, literally stress and poor sleep and alcohol, cigarettes and chemicals and preservatives and makeup and friggin' like our water source and birth control pills and antibiotics and, wheat and anti-nutrients in foods, those gaps become very open. And big particles of food now can enter the gut or enter the bloodstream, creating an inflammatory reaction. The body doesn't understand. The primal body does not understand the modern destroyed body. So to seal up that wall, there's many things that you can do. But right now, I just want to cover how to microdose. Now, microdosing is taking a food like butter and taking small amounts and upping it each week until your body can develop the ability to tolerate it, either by developing more diamine oxidase or that gut wall shutting. How do you do that? Well, we take, let's see here. Where is my tablespoons? So tablespoons are like there, those little lines, if you can see, right? There are the tablespoons. And you would start with a tablespoon. So what is it? How much is a tablespoon? Well, a tablespoon is going to be about that much. That's a tablespoon. Now in grams, that's about 15 grams. 30 grams, that's 2 tablespoons. 45 grams, 3 tablespoons. Well, technically, where's the actual marking of it? Hello? Why do I lose this every time? All right, so that's the actual 3 tablespoon mark. That's 3. That's how much fat that I want people to have on a plate of food, not in this frying pan, but on the plate. That's how much fat to be ketotic, but that's a whole nother subject. So you would start off with, if you know that you've got problems with butter, don't use butter, use ghee. But you would take about a tablespoon. So I just wanted to give you a visual of what a tablespoon actually looks like, or 15 grams. It's that much. If you know you can't tolerate, take half of that, right? Take 7.5 grams, or take a half a tablespoon in a day, and spread it out and put it, if you have to melt it and just drip it on your food. That's how you start. Your body has to relearn how to deal with the inflammatory reaction to something like butter, which people develop a thing called cross reactivity. They may have eaten wheat, and then the body thinks that the milk proteins are the same as the gluten, and so it starts to react the same. And so you would start off taking a small amount. And if you don't react, then you would double that up the next day. And if you don't react, you would triple that up. Once you start reacting, you stop, right? And then you would sit there for a couple of days until you could actually add more. If you start developing those histamine symptoms of headaches, heart palps, mucus, bloated, headaches, feeling tired, not feeling well, itchy, mucusy, like, cut it out. Your body's not ready. And then you would try another food. If you were to try tallow and you don't react as bad, keep it in, microdosing it. If you can start, because I had a client, she did, like a quarter of an avocado, and then she did that for 3 days, and then she started eating a half, and then for another 3 days, and then she did a half for 2 weeks, and then she started going up and up, and now she can eat a whole avocado. The body starts to develop the equipment to be able to break down the histamines when eating that food, which would mean diamine oxidase. All right, guys, I hope that helps, giving you guys a bit of a visual. There's no 100% real science, because it's like, you would have to take out clear out everything out of your diet, number one, everything that's a high histamine food listed, then add one in. And if you react, take it out, add another one in with just that one food group, and you would be eating that food group all day long, like egg yolks all day long. And then sometimes it takes 2 days for people to react. It's not just going to happen within 30 minutes. Sometimes people react in 30 minutes. If you're reacting in 30 minutes, cut it out completely, because that gut wall will not seal if you're still having this inflammatory response. All right, now I got to go. I hope that helps for now. And I'm out. Yes. Always, 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 you guys, always go to my Instagram, which is Stephanie Ketogenic, or stephanieperson.com, because I still got consultations going. And I'm out. Peace.